Coach, the time has finally come for me to settle that age-old debate, monthly recurring revenue or paid in full payments for your coaching business, for your service-based business. Which is preferable? Which should you prioritize? Which is better? Which is more beneficial? Now, there's already a massively divided room in regards to which camp do you sit in here. There's a large proportion of coaches out there that prefer monthly recurring revenue because you can build upon it, it feels safe, it feels secure, and it's money that is coming into the bank account on a monthly recurring basis. So at the start of every single month, you have automatic payments that are on their way to your bank account, providing no payments fail, providing clients are happy to continue, and you know that it's on the way. We also then have paid in full payments for the clients who are committed. The cash hits your bank at the very beginning of that journey. So that money is actually guaranteed because it's already in your bank and you've got more money to play with. And the more money that you actually have in your coaching business, the more fuel, the more ammunition that you actually have to scale a lot faster. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to pop up on the screen and we're going to go through the math here, because what I want to do is I want to completely remove opinion and I want to break down the numbers in black and white so we can all see exactly the differences with numbers that we can use and compare them side by side that are nice and fair. Right, let's go through this. So let's use a case study of an online coach who is currently charging £300 per month for their 6-month program, or if you pay in full, it's 1.5k, which is £300 less overall, but you're collecting that payment upfront. You're getting that payment in full. So £300 per month of monthly recurring revenue, or 1.5k collected upfront. Okay, these are the two camps that we're going to compare against each other. M.R.R. versus PIF, and let's see how they both perform. Now, to keep the rules nice and fair between the two of these, what we're going to assume in this particular case study is that 10% of our revenue, so cash collected, goes back into paid advertisement to help us scale the business. That is rule number one. Rule number two is going to cost us £200, and we already know this, to acquire a brand new client from ads outside of any organic work. It's going to cost us £200 to acquire a brand new client. Rule number three, every single month organically across a 6-month period, we take on 2 brand new clients organically outside of the work that we're doing with our ads. And rule number 4, we're going to assume that M.R.R. clients do not leave during this 6-month example, even though they do, but we're just going to assume that every single M.R.R. client stays in the business throughout this example. So let's break down the numbers for M.R.R. first and foremost. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go month to month to month across a 6-month period. And assuming that we're starting a brand new coaching business following the exact rules that I've just gone through. Now, most of you watching this do not have a brand new coaching business. You've already got clients, you've already got a business, you're already established, you've already got results, which is amazing. But for this example, we're just going to start from a clean slate so you can see the differences. So month 1, we've taken on 2 brand new clients organically because we take on 2 every single month, which means we've collected £600 because we're £300 per month. But the first month that they've actually paid, it's £300 each, which means we've collected £600. £600 is in the bank account, which means we can then put £60, because it's 10%, £60 into our paid ads budget, which means we have a budget of £60. Now, we can't acquire any brand new clients through ads yet because it costs us £200 to acquire a brand new customer with this example. So we're going to move on to then month number 2 because we can't acquire a brand new client with any ads yet. Month 2, we've got 2 more organic clients, which means we've now got 4 on the books, which means we've collected 1.2k, which means we now have an extra £120 because of the 10% that we can now put into our ad budget, which means our total ad budget is now £180, but we still can't afford a client through ads just yet. But the M.R.R. is building, which is great. Month 3, another 2 organic clients into the books, which means we now have 6, which means we've collected 1.8k, another £180 that we can put into our ad budget, which means we now have £360 in our ad budget. It's cost us £200 to acquire a brand new client, the first client through paid ads, which is great. So we minus that, add an extra client on, which means we now have 7 clients. leaving us with £160 left over in the ad budget. Here we go. Month 4, we've now got 9 clients because we've had an extra 2 clients coming organically, okay? £2,700 cash collected, £270 that we can put into our ad budget, which means we now have £430 in that ad budget. £400 can now go on 2 brand new clients acquired through our paid ads, which means we now have 11 clients. Month 5, 13 clients because of an extra 2 organic. We've cash collected £3,900. We've got £390 now that we can put into our ad budget. Again, £420 in our ad budget. We can put another £400 into acquiring 2 brand new clients through ads. We're now on 15. And the 6th and final month, we're now on 17 clients. We've cash collected for month 6, 5.1k. £510 goes into our ad budget. Again, we can acquire new clients through our ads again. So as we can see, it's a nice gradual build. The cash collected is creeping up month on month. The client base is creeping up month on month as well. It's building, it's building, it's building, which is great. Overall, looking at this 6-month period, we've cash collected £15,300. We've spent £1,530 on paid ads, on our marketing. So we've profited £13,770. That's our profit, prioritizing monthly recurring revenue. It's building nicely. You're getting clients through the door, and we're following the rules that we've set just for this example. Now, let's have a look at paid in full payment using the same rules. Month 1, 2 clients organically, which is the rule, which means we've collected £3,000 cash collected because our paid in full payment is £1,500. So we've collected £3,000. 10%, we've got £300 that we can put into our ad budget. It's cost us £200 to acquire a brand new client, which means we can acquire a brand new client with that ad budget. So it's a great first month. But that money doesn't build on top of each other because it's not M.R.R. These clients are paying up front. So every month you have to start from scratch, which a lot of people think this is a really, really bad thing. But let's go through the numbers. Month 2, because we've acquired a brand new client through ads, plus we're getting an extra 2 clients organically, on month 2, we've now collected 4.5k, which means £450 can then go back into our ad budget, totaling our ad budget for month 2 at £550, which means we can acquire another 2 brand new clients through our ads. Now watch what continues to happen here. Month 3, because we've acquired 2 brand new clients through our paid ads from month 2 and an additional 2 organically, we can now acquire 4 brand new clients in month 3, which means we've cash collected £6,000, which means we can now put £600 into our paid ad budget. With £600 into our paid ad budget, this totals our ad budget for month 3 at £750, which means we can acquire, we've got the budget to acquire 3 brand new clients through our paid ads in month 3. Coming into month 4, those 3 brand new clients that we've just acquired through our ads, plus another 2 organic, which means we've acquired 5 brand new clients in month 4. 7.5k collected, £750 on ads, which means we can acquire 4 brand new clients through paid ads on month 4. Month 5, 6 total clients acquired, £9,000 collected, £900 into paid ads, and we've got now the budget to acquire 5 brand new clients through paid ads, spending £1,000, which then brings us on to the 6th and final month. 5 from ads from month 5, plus 2 organic, which means we've now acquired 7 brand new clients in month 6. 10.5k collected, cash collected, £1,050 into the ad budget, which means another 5 brand new clients, which would be acquired for the following month. Finishing off this same 6-month period with £40,500 cash collected, £4,050 went into paid ads, giving us a profit of £36,450 in the bank account at the end of that 6-month period. So putting both M.R.R. and paid in full, those priorities in the same 6-month period with the same rule set, prioritizing M.R.R., we've collected profit £13,770. We've paid in full, we've collected profit £36,450. 2.65 times more than the M.R.R payments. Now, when I speak to coaches, a lot of coaches prioritize M.R.R because they believe it's compounding, it's building. I've got a baseline of recurring revenue coming into the business, and it gives me safety, it gives me security. And I completely get it. I totally agree as well. It's a great way to build upon that baseline of revenue coming into the business every single month. So you're not starting at zero. But whilst the mindset is on your recurring revenue and that baseline building, when you prioritize paid in full payments, your ad budget is building, which means you can spend more and spend more and spend more. And if you can spend more, you can acquire more. So even though you're starting at zero every single month you've got more and more and more to spend, which means you can acquire more every month. You just need to reframe your level of thinking. Now, here's what I personally do. I know that the paid in full payments are the priority. They're more valuable. It puts cash in the bank faster. And if the cash is in the business bank account, it's guaranteed, it's already there. You might think recurring revenue is more safe, it's more secure, it's coming in, it's automated. But future payments are not guaranteed. Clients cancel, payments bounce, issues happen. Yes, if you're a great coach, you're minimizing all of these issues. You can get clients to sign charters or contracts or agreements, but future revenue is not guaranteed ever. This is why large corporations actually account for a churn percentage. They're expecting clients to leave and that recurring revenue not to continue. You can budget for that. And if you're a coach and you feel like you're starting at zero every single month, that just means you're not managing the paid in full payments correctly. You're not managing your money correctly. Just because you make that money and you get that cash up front, it doesn't mean you spend it all. You have to get better at managing your money. And think of it this way. If that paid in full payment was spread across 6 months, even though you've acquired it, it's in the bank account right now, how would you manage the money if it was spread across the 6 months? How would you spend your money? What would you do with your money? How would you manage the business? If you budget and always act like it's recurring revenue, that's what really builds the security. That's what really builds the safety and the mindset that you have with M.R.R right now. So if you prioritize paid in full payments, you're guaranteeing the money because it's cash up front, but you have the mindset that you would do with recurring revenue. This is what builds a really, really healthy, strong online coaching business. We also have another benefit that I like about prioritizing paid in full payments. When it comes to actually closing the deal with a particular client, with a brand new client, and you have any price objections, you can offer a payment plan to pay in installments for that service, for that program, for that package. As a drop sell, you've got somewhere to go if needed. Now, if you prioritize the M.R.R and you have the same objection, you've got nowhere else to go. And this is exactly what I do. I prioritize the paid in full payments because I know their value, but I then have payment plans as a backup. So my monthly recurring revenue in my business is building as a byproduct. It's building as a plan B. It's there building anyway. And the biggest thing that made me shift from recurring revenue to prioritizing paid in full payments, and I've been a coach for the last 14 years, a large proportion of that as a fitness coach, and the last 8 years as a business coach. After selling and exiting my online fitness coaching company, I've been business coaching ever since. And every single time that I found that I prioritized monthly recurring revenue, even though there was the expectation that, okay, this is a 6-month program, 3-month program, 12-month program, whatever it was, by prioritizing monthly recurring revenue, the client would instantly attach my value as a coach to that month of time and not the entire program. Even though the result is created by the end of the program, you've got to go through the whole program to get the full result, which is where the value should sit. But charging on a monthly basis removes that from the client's head. They instantly forget and instead treat you as the coach as a month of your time in regards to what they're actually paying for, which isn't what you're trying to portray. A result is created from completing the program, not a month of your time. But when clients are paying you month to month to month, and things happen, life happens, hurdles come in the way, struggles, problems, barriers, issues. I'm not seeing the value in this coach this month. I'm going to cancel, or I'm going to ask to freeze, or I'm going to not follow the rest of the program. So I've run into quite a few issues with recurring revenue payments, but I've never ran into issues when a client is actually paid in full. Cash is collected up front. I've got the commitment from the client. Because they've paid more, they're now paying attention. When they're paying attention, they get better results. They make better progress within my program. Better results turns into better testimonials. Better testimonials turns into more referrals in the business. I've got more cash I can put into paid advertisement. I've got more cash in the business that I can use as fuel. I can put into resources, put into tools to scale the business faster. I'm not hoping that the money comes in because it's already in. And even though my revenue isn't recurring, my acquisition is recurring. My system is a recurring machine that is building on top of itself every single month. So to summarize, to answer the age-old debate between what you should prioritize between the two, and my answer is short and simple. You should charge for the results because that's what you're actually selling. The desired outcome of the client, the result that they actually want, is what they're investing into you, not a month of your time. If you're a weight loss coach and you're promising that your clients will lose 10 kilograms, you're selling the fact that they're losing 10 kilograms. You're not selling the fact that they're going to lose 1 kilogram this month, and then 1 kilogram the next month, 1 kilogram the month after that. The result is 10 kilos. If you're a business coach and the result is to make your clients an extra 50K, the result is making the extra 50K. It's not making 5K this month, another 10K this month, 7K this month, and those incremental pieces of progress along the way. The result, the end result, is making the 50K. If you're a relationship coach, you might be selling a happier, healthier marriage. You're not selling a really good first date along the way. If you're a mindset coach, you're selling the end breakthrough. You're not selling the aha moments along the way. When you're selling your coaching and consulting services, you're selling the outcome, you're selling the finish line, you're selling the result. So the value is in the result. Therefore, you should charge for the result. I think we found a winner here. I hope you found today really helpful. I usually introduce myself at the start of these videos, but I wanted to get into it today. For those of you that are new here, my name is Josh Dexter. I'm the owner of SoloCoach. I'm a business coach that helps other coaches in any industry who are online coaches build and leverage their profits into long-term generational wealth without the need of a team, without any co-coaching masterminds or group coaching models actually within your business. I found a way to raise the ceiling in regards to one-to-one, high-quality, world-class coaching so your business is highly profitable and can provide and protect for your family for generations to come, working less than 20 hours a week. If you want to find out how, I've built a mini series on my YouTube channel breaking down exactly how. 4 videos, you can watch them step by step by step, and I've broken down the exact pathway to make that happen. Or alternatively, if you're a little bit like me and you're a fast action taker, if you click the link below, I'll plug in the exact system that I personally use, my clients use as well, into your coaching business right now. So you can comfortably work with over 100 clients one-to-one without breaking a sweat. I'll speak to you soon.